Hey guys, so because of the Enlighten and the issues recently with the Titan Submersible, I thought it would be interesting to do my take on how the Titanic sank. Because, I do think that James Cameron's pretty close, but I think the breaking up's a little bit misconcepted because there's something there that I want to point out. So let's start. I gotta turn on interior for this. Yeah, we have break, break, break. Yeah, if that happened. You can see that um, these four rooms flood. They're supposed on this Titanic. There's supposed to be a little hatch that goes up here and start flooding that, but um, yeah. We'll take a look at this here. You can see these rooms all start filling up above bulkheads. Um, this room right here starts filling up. All of these rooms are filled up in accelerated time. This room immediately begins to fill up. Yeah, this is a weird thing right here. For some reason that doesn't work. Yeah. Bow gets pulled down. Right here. I don't know what this room is about. That's such a weird room. I don't know why that's there. Just fill those rooms up quickly. Um, this should, in theory, be able to fill up all the way over here. But it's not, so. Ow. I'm mostly going to copy James Cameron's The Titanic, but there's going to be a few things that are my take on what happened. I'm just going to get rid of all the strings. I know it's not necessarily what happened here, but it stops me from breaking the funnels. So I've already tested this already, so I got to change back the strength. You'll see why in a minute. There, no, there we go. We can see the bow starts to go under right here. These rooms are almost finished filling up. We'll break that window there. Part of my thing with this is that I'm pretty confident that some of these windows were open. Some of the portholes from passengers wondering what was going on. So we'll break open a few of these here to make this sink a little bit quicker. Because 2 hours, this should have sank in, like, even with this, it should have sank in 4. And it doesn't make sense to me. This starts getting pulled down. That all looks good. You can see stress starting to form around the back end. You can see it's bent here. You can see the bend. Just because I'm going to turn this on. Just out of the sake of it because it feels a lot better. I'll probably turn it off in a minute. I don't like that music very much. Alright, next thing to happen. This funnel collapses at its base. I'm just gonna let that break the rest of the way. It looks a little bit better. Yep, Titanic raised up a little. And then it starts to go back down again. So, and then yeah, this breaks. The Great Hall just shatters. That shatters, fills up the Great Hall. And you can see it start to raise. This funnel collapses at its base. That breaks. And it begins to go down as well. Not sure why this funnel is just hanging here. I think it's still attached. Yeah, that was it. It was still attached. Now I can turn up the stress again. Or the strength. Yep, we got a maximum peak stress and then lights out. No lights. Boom. Double keel, hang on here. That's what keeps the ship together here. This funnel breaks off. And this funnel also breaks. What happened there? Yep. So, front end now begins to start to plunge. We'll help it here. I'll break that porthole there. We'll break that one for good measure. Yep. Back end starts to get dragged down. We'll start breaking off a little bit of these areas here. Start making amounts of debris that come off. Make a few cuts here as well, here and there. Yep. So yeah, back end right here begins to go down with the front end. Break this off too. Yeah, so this all looks good. We'll break that off as well. All these items, they start to fall off. Bow begins to go down, almost like a torpedo. Gonna quote James Cameron there. This breaks off the deck. Oh, that was an accidental cut-off piece. Did not mean to do that, but... Just gonna flood all the areas where there's gonna be debris. Yeah, bow's going down. Basically straight down. We'll start popping off more pieces here. Yep, more debris popping off. Adjusting my mic. There we go. More debris. Breaks off. I don't actually remember what happens to this, so we'll just break that off there. I'm not looking at an image of the Titanic while I do this, so... And then, yep, double keel hang on. That breaks off. Boom. This should start to adjust to, now that the double keel, hang on, it's gone, we'll see it level out. Yep, it's going to start to level out here. It should continue plunging. It should start to swing back this way, though. This breaks off. We see these pieces start breaking off. Pay homage to the Titanic's big piece. We have this happen. Pretty sure that's how the big piece looked. There were portholes there, right? You guys want to correct me, you definitely can. You can see the massive debris field that's following the Titanic here. I can't launch the lifeboat, sadly. I wish I could. That would have been a cool feature. If any sinking simulator devs are watching this, you guys want to update this, and that would be very useful. Yep, this has started to level out here. I can't make parts of the Titanic wreckage sadly, but I can do my best. Yeah, that breaks off. There. We see the bow going down like a torpedo. By the time it hits the bottom, it should be pretty stable. You can see this swinging about very fast. I definitely should have looked at like a picture of Titanic here, because I'm not necessarily sure what the wreck looks like off the top of my head. I mean, I've looked at it before, but make it seem like what the Titan shuttle might have seen. Yep, it's started to balance out. It's probably gonna, because I know Singing Simulator, it's gonna hit from the back. I think I can actually turn up physics. Yeah, there we go. Physics are now a little bit more up. The massive debris trail that would have followed them is, you can see it right here. Nothing left on the surface, though. I think some of these parts are going back up to the surface, sadly. It's not necessarily what I want, but I can't really control that from where I'm sitting. I'm no sinking simulator expert. I remember these funnels were basically gone. I'm recording this Thursday, so I am sad to hear that they have found wreckage on the ocean floor that could or could not be from the Titan shuttle. So I know that it's more likely than not that that is what that is, the Titan shuttle. From my experience with this stuff, from just what I think of it, it's more likely than not the Titan shuttle probably imploded, honestly. My thoughts, though. And contact. I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do that for the sake of it, because that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, it's probably deep enough I can cut that. It's definitely not the way it landed, but then again, sinking simulator, it's not exactly the best simulator in the world. I mean, there are definitely better ones, like the ones James Cameron used, but... Alright, let's see contact. Yeah, this is... kind of breaks its back here. I'm not necessarily sure what happened here, but... I mean, that's my take. This is what it should look like if it ever decides to land on the ocean floor. It's starting to balance out, but... yeah, that's my take. So, see ya.